The sunstone is a huge carved disc that blends mythology, astronomy, and some ceremonial practice, a representation of the Mexican culture. Hi, my name is Hector, and I will be sharing with you my Aztec calendar and what it means to our culture. Many Mexicans now view the Aztec calendar as a representation of their cultural identity, sets of patriotism, and close ties to their pre-Hispanic heritage. Although its original use as an Aztec religious and scientific instrument has been diminished, its significance has expanded to cover a more comprehensive portrayal of Mexican culture, determination, and historical continuity. The Aztec calendar is now universally acknowledged and admired as a representation of age-old knowledge and elegance. The achievements of indigenous cultures that predate colonialism may be a source of pride for many Mexicans. It may also be found in monuments, museums, and school textbooks. It has also been incorporated into pop culture, fashion, tattoos, and art. According to article Cultural Appropriation in Mexico, Preserving Heritage and Navigating Boundaries by Javier Rojo, dated July 24, 2023. Even though you may find the Aztec calendar design on clothing, stickers, hats, etc., you have to be mindful of the cultural context and ensure you are representing the cultural heritage with the property rights associated with the significant symbol. The Aztec calendar, better known as the Aztec Sunstone, is an enormous stone covered with hieroglyphic carvings of calendar signs and other images referring to the Aztec myth. It features the image of the Aztec sun god Tonatiuh, often depicted with a knife for a tongue and claws holding a human heart, symbolizing sacrifice and the continuation of the sun's journey. The Aztec calendar consists of 365-day calendar cycle called Xiuhpohualli, year count, and 260-day ritual cycle called Tunolpohualli, day count. The Aztec calendar was important for both practical and religious reasons. It served as ways to track time for religious rituals, agriculture cycles, and important life events. The 365-day calendar helped farmers to determine when to plant and harvest crops. The 260-day ritual calendar was used to schedule religious ceremonies, feasts, and other rituals dedicated to various gods. Priests consulted the calendar to determine favorable or unfavorable days for weddings, inaugurations, and other important events. The calendar was also used to authorize the rulers' power, as they were seen as being chosen by the gods. The Aztec calendar stone was not a calendar, but most likely a ceremonial container or altar linked to the sun god. The sun god's hands are depicted as claws holding a human heart, and his tongue is represented by a flint knife, which indicates that a sacrifice was required to the sun would continue its movement in the sky. On the side of the sun god are 4 boxes with the symbols of the preceding eras of suns, along with the 4 directional signs. The sun god is surrounded by bands of rings containing the signs of 20 days of the Aztec sacred calendar, which combined with 13 numbers made up the sacred 260-day/year. A second outer ring has a set of boxes, each containing 5 dots, representing the 5-day Aztec week, as well as triangular signs representing sun rays. Finally, the sides of the disc are carved with 2 fire serpents, which transport the sun god in his daily passage through the sky. The Aztec calendar is important to me because it has been handed down for the past 2 generations. Its significance, status, power, and spiritual affiliation. It represents the Mexican culture and gives me deeper appreciation for the culture and historical significance of this ancient civilization. I also wear the Aztec calendar as a pendant. Thank you.